in the dark.
So this is one of those survival horror, Resident Evil kind of wannabes that, despite having some original and kind of unique ideas, just sort of failed in execution, and that's thanks to a combination of terrible game mechanics, forgettable characters, awful dialogue, and just a generally uninteresting story. Now, I'm a huge fan of survival horror games, with Resident Evil 4 ranking as my all-time favorite. But although the Alone in the Dark franchise has apparently been around a while, I can't say I've ever heard of it. So when I picked this game up at a tag sale, I was pretty excited. It looked pretty promising. Let's just say I went into this one blind.
Taklak shiv al slama. Taklak alban uikulun denoya.
That's pretty unique. You have to blink away the blurries. By the way, I like that this is a PS2 game, but they have a PS1 controller in the tutorial. Nice. Okay, this is starting to get old.
No, it's not all right. The old man fucked up.
Settle down. We're not even sure what he did. Maybe this is the way it's supposed to work. Shit, it's not like I'm an expert in any of this crap.
You're yanking my chain, am I right?
God, really? How long are they gonna make me keep doing this?
I
mean, I see what they were going for here, but seriously, enough is enough.
Maybe they were, and maybe they weren't. How about we just leave it at that? You know, you're stressing me out with all this.
Alright, I'm gonna spare you guys so I don't have to sit through any more of this, but I just want to give you a little taste. But this goes on for a while. I actually timed it out. You have to do this for about 8 minutes. Every 5 seconds, just click,
You're kidding me, right?
click,
Nothing was supposed to come out of that body.
click.
Those cracks, they seem to
And I know that 8 minutes doesn't sound like all that much time to take out of your life, but just sit down. Sit down, pick up a controller, and start yourself a timer. And every 5 seconds, just click a button, and then hey, tell me if you had a good time or not.
What about him? You sure he's still out? I want to be around that guy when he's back in shape.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Alright, let's just move it along here.
Don't you ever look at me. You even blink my way, and I'll send you straight to hell.
I knew what they were doing there. Alright, so some shit goes down, you get away, and eventually you get to this cutscene where you check yourself out in a mirror, feel your face like you didn't know you had one, and then I guess you get mad about it and you punch it. That's a real reasonable reaction to have. You learn then that you can switch between the first and third person point of view, which I like, but you also learn that you can still use the blink control, which I don't like, because I'm worried that means this need for blinking might be a going theme in this game. As you progress, you learn little tidbits of the main storyline, as one would expect to do in a game, but for the most part, you're pretty much just in the dark.
Would never get here.
Alone in the dark?
Not an option.
Pretty quickly, you discover that there are some scary, yet remains to be seen, monster shadow things on the prowl, and that you're in a burning building that's on the verge of collapsing, so of course you must escape. Now, to do so, you utilize two of the main mechanics of this game: swinging around, climbing up and down ropes, and also interacting with your environment in just various ways. Let's start with this rope shit. It sucks. It just downright fucking sucks. I almost don't even know how to explain it, but I'll try. First off, it's got that floaty feeling that some games get, you know? Like gravity just doesn't know what the fuck to make of ropes, and when you leap from a rope to a ledge or something, it just feels like dumb luck if you manage to stick the landing. Like, you don't really leap, you just sort of make this awkward drop. And trying to navigate through this part was just straight up fucking suckage, by the way. Okay, so obviously I'm supposed to go this way. Oh shit, that was close. Okay, can't go any further. Alright, I guess I'll go back. Okay, so you work your way up here. Alright, working my way across. Watch out for some fallen wreckage. Fuck. Well, now what? Okay, obviously, it's got something to do with this rope thing, but I can't reach it. I don't know. Can I jump this gap? Nope. Alright, maybe I didn't jump far enough. Let's see. Shit. Man, I don't know what to... Oh, okay. You jump and somehow the wire magically unwraps itself. Yeah, that makes sense. God, it's like a shitty version of Prince of Persia. The second main game... What is that fucking ringing? Is that in the game, or is that... Yeah, I think that's in the game. Holy shit, that's annoying. Is this supposed to be a migraine or a concussion or something? Fuck this. Anyway, the second main game mechanic is the ability to interact with and utilize a vast supply of in-game objects to bash down doors or bash in enemy faces, and to even combine certain items to create new ones. Now, to be fair, this was a pretty cool freaking idea, and may have been one of the very first console games to ever allow you to do something like this, at least in this fashion. Like, I've played games where you can attach a gemstone to a sword to make it fiery, or just fuse two items together to make them more powerful. But you never have anything like you just find random shit and you tape it together to make cooler shit. That's awesome. Or you shoot off a table leg to make a torch. And speaking of torches, these guys fucking love their real-time generating fire feature. It's probably the biggest mechanical addition they tout, and for good reason. It's pretty cool at times, and it even adds to the sense of suspense and urgency, like when I had to set this room on fire and then I was trapped waiting for this wall to burn down. I actually ended up dying a few times here. But I also think that they may have overdid it, as fire seems to be pretty fucking prevalent throughout the game, or at least for as long as I spent playing the game. I mean, this whole first section of the game is basically playing fireman. It's like I'm a first responder, putting out flames with an extinguisher, bashing down doors, and rescuing ladies in distress, along with their dickhead husbands.
My insurance company will take years to cut a new check for all the damage.
I tell you something, so patients in your waiting room, and all you can think about is your damn money? You are really a type A ass.
You need to learn to shut up, Anna. I'm growing sick and tired of your insane bullshit.
Hey, none of that. Albeit, she is kind of fucking crazy.
Anna, I told you to shut up.
You hear that? I can feel them. They're back. Just know it. They've come for us.
And then later you got this wacky looking woman.
I owe you, thank you. I'm Sarah. I work for the mayor's office. It's a pleasure to meet the man that saved my life.
Ugh, that's another thing that's terrible about this game. Probably the worst thing about this game is just this dialogue. And just listen.
I can't remember a thing prior to this night.
Oh my God. That's funny. One of my aunts got struck by lightning once. She went amnesiac for a whole year. Not that you care. Well, not like we got all night to chat or anything. Hey, I'm dying to get out of here. Can you help me get out of this elevator?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Not with all those fissures destroying the building.
Fissures?
Ugh, it's almost painful to sit through these cutscenes. Almost as painful as trying to shoot this gun. Great, running low on ammo. What else do I have in my bag of tricks? Yeah, this is your inventory screen, by the way. Again, pretty creative, but also it's upside down and dumb and hard to tell what anything is, and I kind of fucking hate it. I wonder if in order to expand your inventory, you have to buy a bigger jacket. Alright, I don't know. Let's try this medical spray in my lighter. Holy shit! That was awesome! Well, hot damn, boy! Fire makes a pretty epic infinite weapon. It's way better than this fucking gun that takes forever to shoot and doesn't do any goddamn damage and is impossible to find ammo for. At least I hope this weapon is infinite. Like I said, this is my medical spray. There's no actual health bar or anything, you just kind of bleed profusely from various limbs you can spray or even bind up if it's super bad. Again, another innovative idea, but just falls short as an effective method for health management. Ends up becoming a bit tedious to stay on top of. I mean, just give me a health bar and let me use a med pack or something instead of this whole process of switching away to a whole separate screen and selecting a various limb that I want healed. I don't know, I'm just not into it. You know, it's unfortunate because I could actually see this being a pretty damn good game, if not at least just a decent game. I mean, even with its setbacks, I have to admit, I was kind of getting into it. I was having a good time. I mean, yeah, it's a middle-of-the-road survival horror game. It's Silent Hill. Sorry, I don't like Silent Hill. It's Fatal Frame. It's obscure. The thing is, though, all of the essential elements are there. There's some pretty cool boss fights, the action doesn't ever really slow down too much, and a lot of semi-lateral thinking puzzle-solving sections, and then just nifty additions to boot. However, the two biggest problems that just cripple this game's playability are the faulty, no-fun, foolish, fucked-up fucking game mechanics, and the disastrous dialogue delivered by the most disinteresting cast of characters who have to carry us through this crap-ass of a story.
Seems you've been wanted for the last 2 years by the Czechoslovakian and Russian police for classified reasons.
What?
And you know what? That's not even fair to say, because I don't even know what the storyline is, and that's because I couldn't get far enough in the game to figure it out, and frankly, I don't care. The characters suck. The dialogue sucks. The game mechanics, they're a fucking mess. I mean, Resident Evil 4 had some bad game mechanics, but you just adjust and adapt, and that's one of my favorite games of all time, and that's because the storyline was engrossing. The characters kicked ass, and the environment was just all-encompassing creepy as shit. I mean, I remember playing that game as a kid, sitting at the edge of my seat, just wondering, what's around the next corner? What's behind me? What's gonna happen next? That game freaked me the fuck out. And that's what a survival horror game should do. It should freak you the fuck out. This game, this is just a chore. So, whatever, I don't know. Alone in the Dark for PS2, just leave it alone. Let it die in the dark.